So I am live. Okay. All right. I don't do this often. So let me see. How do I see my comments? No, that's not it. Um, hmm. Hmm. What's this? Leaderboard. No, not. All right. So, how do I see my comments? Because on my computer is different. So how do I? This is gonna be a learn. Oh, here you go down here. Hey, sis. Girl, this is a learning lesson. I didn't even make it home yet. I had to pull over at a gas station because I told people I was going. Last night we were on my live on TikTok, and I told them that I was gonna. Well, we all agreed that I should go live on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube tonight. So I didn't want to go back on my word. So I pulled over. My night didn't go as planned, but not in a bad way. It was a good way. I did Uber Eats today. I didn't do DoorDash. And my orders kept coming in. They never stopped. They never stopped. So, needless to say, I had to go shopping for one of the customers at Kroger, so I picked me up a yogurt, thinking that I would be able to order from my favorite Chinese restaurant, and I don't even think they open today. So I think so far, DeQuincy, I think you're the only one here so far. I told the people who wanted me to come live, I needed them to remind me to come live. But I remembered. But yeah, so far I think. So how your day go so far? How was your day? Talk, sis. How was your day today? What did you do today? I know you went to work. Did you drive tonight? Hey, Candace. And just had drinks with my friend. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to start my introduction off over. I should have said, welcome to Alicia's Corner. Over here, although I am a chef, over here, not only will we talk about all things health and wellness related, we're also going to talk about everyday events. So welcome. Welcome. This yogurt is okay, but it don't take the place of that Chinese food that I really wanted. I think they were closed today because I tried to call it in They never answered. And Google said they were open today. So I'm going to go back and make sure I looked at it correctly, because they ain't never take that long to answer their phone. And I called several times. You know how you did when you had that boyfriend and he wasn't home before cell phones came out, and you called over and over again because you wanted to talk to him? Well, that's how I was calling the Chinese place. Yep. That's exactly how I was doing it. Now, some people I told about it, they probably not going to come because they on Thaisa's live. You know, and what he got going on is way better than what I got going on. Hey, Miss D. So, Miss D, my night was so busy. I did Uber Eats tonight and not DoorDash. And ever since I opened up the app, I've been moving, driving all over the place. I had to pull over at a gas station because I'm not even home yet. But I said 9:30, and I know you said you wanted to go to bed. You old, so you said. Now you said you old. I ain't old. I'm younger than you. 2 years younger, I think. But you said you old. I ain't old. I'm gonna be popping till I'm 90. Oh, y'all see my shirt? Can y'all see my shirt? Y'all like my shirt? Can y'all see? Should I turn the light on? Can y'all see my shirt? Timu, baby. Look at my black girl. My favorite color. My favorite color. Hot pink, baby. Hot pink. It's good because you done tore it up. Yeah, that was my yogurt. Yeah, I'm hungry. I had to pretend that yogurt was my Chinese food. Now when I get home, I'm gonna have to find something to eat. Yeah, see, everybody ain't able like you and go out with your friend and have drinks and have a good time. Everybody ain't able. D. Everybody ain't able. Oh gosh. So Candace, did you have a good day? Miss D, did you have a good day? Did everybody have a good day? Thank you. I'm just excited that I'm here. Oh my gosh, TikTok was getting on my nerves with all those violations. You breathe too loud, that's a violation. You're talking too loud, that's a violation. Oh my, do you know they took me down, D? They took me down. Yes, I finally got the house rented. Yay! Do we got sounds on YouTube? Like, no. There's something on the side, but I don't think there's a clapping sound. I sure wish you lived closer to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Wait a minute. How do I go back? Okay, here it is. I'm so glad you got it rented. I sure wish I did live near you, because I sure would have been living in that house. Yes, I would have been. Even if I had to sell DeQuincy's body, if they make DeQuincy get on that pole to get the money, I would have gotten that house now. I would have gotten that house. Can you not go live on TikTok? Yeah, but every time I go live on TikTok, Candace, I get a violation for something. You know, they violated me yesterday because they said I was naked. And they said I was talking about sex. They lying. I had clothes on. I had a sundress on. My arms was out, but I had a sundress on. And nobody was talking about sex. And they just took my guest down. I think Cheryl was my guest. Cheryl and somebody else. I can't remember who the other, but I know Cheryl was up there with me. I know Shay Shay was up there with me. And they took my guest down because they said I had a violent. I said, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they talking about, but I know one thing. I'm sick of TikTok. I'm trying to build up this channel. Yeah, I was showing my arms and they took it down. Oz N3T. I don't know who you are, but I don't feel like dragging you today. But this is not a wig. This is my hair. Why don't you go ask your mama about her wig? How about that? Go ask your mama about her wig. She probably get her wigs from Temu, and not the nice wigs from Temu. So don't come over here saying stupid stuff. I'm too tired for that tonight. Yeah. I gotta Thais said he gonna help me set my stuff up, because I need to know how to make mine look professional like his. I ain't even gonna worry about Larry, because Larry on another level. Yeah. So I want to start going live more on here and less on TikTok, because all that, and that it changes your day. You could be having a good day, and then you see something go across your screen, and they're saying you were drinking, or they got people on these TikToks cussing up a storm, talking about all kind of stuff, and yet they want to bother me, the person who had clothes on, who was not talking about sex, and they want to bother me. Yeah, but anyway, I ain't gonna be on here long. This is my first live. The next time I come live, there's some products I want to talk about. I want to show you guys. So I'ma schedule it. And so that more people can know about it, because a lot of people don't know about tonight. I gotta figure out. Yeah, it is bots. They are bots. But if they bot, how do you not see somebody clothes? I thought the bots was just listening. I don't know. I gotta figure out which day I miss you. You miss me? You ready to come back? Girl, if I had my own place, I would say, come on. If I had my own place, I'll be like, let's go, come on. I'll be like, come on. We got to the end of the month to move. So, I'm grateful, because it could have been a week, but they gave it to the end of the month when he went to court on the first week of August. So I've been packing, and doing my TikTok lives, doing my DoorDash, my Uber Eats, So I've been doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of stuff. But I know God got you. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Because, sometimes when you're going through something that's completely new that you've never went through before, sometimes you just don't know. You don't know which way to turn, You don't know what direction you should go in. So, yeah, you don't know which way to go. And no, nope, not yet. Not yet. Because remember, I'm not going with him. We're separating. So he has a place. I think he's going to rent a room, or he's going to go to extended stay. And although I can go with him, I really don't want to. And my daughter just got a place. But after that argument we had, I don't want to go with her either. So I bit the bullet and I applied somewhere that I can get hired real fast while I'm waiting for my real job, because the program I'm trying to get into, they don't consider DoorDash and Uber and all of that. They don't consider that as an income, because they need me to have at least part-time steady income. Not, this type of work, it fluctuates. So so I couldn't use them. So I just applied somewhere that I can get hired at really quick. That way I could go to them and say, hey, I'm working, I got hired at, ABC company. Now, if I needed to stay with my daughter, I can stay with her. If I need to stay with my husband, I can stay with him. But I'm just not trying to do it. I'm trying to separate. That's what I'm trying to do. So, now if it don't work out that way and I got to bite the bullet, I would rather stay with my husband. Yeah, it's because it's considered gig work, and the program that I'm trying to sign up with, they need to know that whatever job you have, whether it be part-time or full-time, it's a steady income. Yeah. Yep. You understand? I'm glad you understand. I'm gonna, until it's time for me to go, I'm gonna continue to, I did candle work, and I did put some stuff in the jar, in the dirt, in the jar. And what else did I do? I did some firework. I'm sorry, I meant firework. Well, I did burn a candle too, but really firework. Because, I don't really have a lot. I don't have my stuff with me. So I went and I did go and get some candles. So that's what I did, thus far. But, yeah, that's what I did so far. But, yeah, that's what I did so far. But when I do my next live, I'm gonna be more organized. I'm gonna schedule it out. You're gonna know what I'm gonna be talking about. I just have to decide what day to go live. I know that Wednesday is out the question. I know Wednesday's out the question because of church. I just got to think of what night during the week. What night during, because they changing. February, they're changing the amount of followers you're going to have, and also watch hours. So we're trying to get 1,000 followers right now. I thought Aquina would be in here, and her and Cheryl, but they're not. But Aquina's going to have a meeting. Aquina's going to have a meeting because we're going to help one another build up our YouTube channel so that we can get our followers that we need before February 1st. Yeah. So I didn't come on tonight to be long. I just wanted to see what it would be like to be live. Mm-hmm. I wanted to see. So what day and time do you, outside of Wednesday, what day and time do you think I should go live? And so with the change, okay. With the change, Candace. So, okay, let me back up. Right now, you can get monetized if you have 1,000 followers, right? So to get monetized, all you need is 1,000 followers. And you need 4,000 watch hours. So that means live, that means posting shorts, videos, stuff like that, which I do that already. I just don't go live. So in February, they're going to increase the amount of followers you have to have in order to get monetized, and they're going to increase the amount of watch time. I think that's what's going to happen. So now we're trying to get our followers before Sunday evening, Saturday morning, or Monday evening. So that's what the Quincy is saying. What do you guys think? So out of all of those times, Saturday morning don't work for me. And why do y'all think, why do you think that? I would say Sunday evening, because sometimes Larry goes live on Mondays. So I don't want to do anything that's going to compete with his live. He goes live on Monday sometime for his Larry Reed Live. He goes live on Wednesdays, and he goes live on, Sunday morning. So I think Sunday night will be a good time to go live. And I could start off once a week so far and then build my way up. Because with me trying to do all the other stuff that I'm doing, I don't want to put too much on my plate. Okay, so Sunday night sounds good for DeQuincia. It sounds good for Miss D. Candace, what about you? Or did she leave already? Okay. I don't have a preference right now. Okay. So we could go with, so maybe starting this Sunday, I'll schedule a live for Sunday night, and I'll come up with a topic. Like I said, I want to show you guys some different products that I've been wanting to talk about, but I couldn't on TikTok, because if you don't get it from their shop, or if their shop don't sell it, you can't talk about it. So this Sunday, I'll go live. Now, what time? We got to think of a time. So let's say Sunday at, let's say, what about Sunday at 8 o'clock? Put a 1 in the chat if Sunday at 8 o'clock is okay. Now I may have to catch the replay, because I do like to drive in the evening, and I usually have play rehearsal at 5. So Ms. D says 6 to 8. Candace says it's okay. 8 o'clock is okay. Because if I say 9 o'clock for people that have to work, so Candace is just like me. She's looking for work. She may not be looking for work, but she's not working. Miss D is retired, so 9 o'clock will probably be okay for you guys. But for people that have to work in the morning, 9 o'clock may not be a good time. So that's why I'm saying 8 o'clock. So DeQuincia drives. So she won't be able to really catch my lives. You said you looking? Okay. Because I thought you was chilling. I didn't think you were looking. I miss my laughter. Like TikTok with the sounds. I miss that. Because I would have played that. Okay, so right now we're going to look at Sundays at 8 o'clock. And we'll see. We'll see how that time works out. I know Thais normally has his thing, so some of our LRLers is not going to be on my live because they're going to be on Thais's, but I can't worry about accommodating everybody else. I just got to just step out there and just do it, you know? Because I think in the afternoon, because see, if I do it Sunday at 8 o'clock, that still gives me time where I could go out and do some DoorDash or Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? I could do it from the morning until 7 o'clock at night. You know, and then I could, you know, get ready for the live. Yeah. That's right. I got to build my platform. Yeah. So, what do you think about this? Sometimes I'll talk about products, and sometimes I'll talk about my everyday life, what's going on in my life, and then sometimes maybe I'll cook. Or do you think I should just keep the cooking part for TikTok? Because I'm getting a little weary with TikTok. Because because my bio says plant-based chef, talks about my vanilla extract. It talks about my everyday life. I'm a content creator, everyday living. So I could talk about something that's going on in the news. We can have a discussion like that. So I don't necessarily have to have straight one thing. I could do different things, you know? Do you not get as many issues when you cook over there? So when I'm cooking over there, it's no problem when I'm cooking. Yeah, when I go live and I'm cooking, it's no problem. When I try to show my products, it's a problem. They find a reason to give me a violation. If somebody says something that they feel is inappropriate, I'll get violated. It's just a lot more restrictions over there. Yeah, you get more issues when you go live over there. Now YouTube has restrictions too, but their restrictions are stuff that actually makes sense. Like no cussing. You don't get monetized if people are doing a bunch of cussing. Or if you saying like the N-word, you know, stuff like that. See, stuff like that makes sense to me. But sometimes when you get violated with TikTok, you don't always know what you did wrong. You just know you did something wrong and you got violated for it. And sometimes you got to figure out exactly what it is you did. Now they do let you appeal it, but just because you appeal it don't mean that they're not gonna overturn their decision. That's what I was thinking, Candace. Talk about a little bit about everything. That's what I was thinking. You know, that's what I was thinking. Don't make it about one thing or the other. It don't have to be either or. It could be and. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because a hot topic may come up and we may want to discuss it, you know? Now, right now, all my stuff that I have is free stuff. So I don't have my Zoom, my StreamYard, all of that. That's free. So I can have people come up like on Thais's platform. So once I start working or bringing in more money through my TikTok, because I do make money on TikTok. I don't make a whole bunch of money. I'll be able to like pay for subscriptions again. Because I used to pay for my Zoom and my StreamYard and all that stuff. But I'm not working, so I can't really pay for all of that. I did. I did. Now, I don't know if they're going to overturn it, though. I don't know if they're going to overturn it. But, yeah, but that was crazy. But, like, if you're drinking something, sometimes they'll give you a violation because they said you were drinking alcohol. Yeah. So you got to be careful what you eat. You got to be careful what you drink. And I don't like all of that. I don't like all of that. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Yeah, it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Yep. Well, to be honest with you, if I could like build up my followers over here and get monetized over here, I'd rather do that, to be honest with you. I'd rather do that. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Yeah. Now, you know, eventually, yeah, I'll play it by ear. I'll take it one day at a time. Cause I just got a lot. I got a lot on my plate, so I got to take things one at a time so that I don't feel overwhelmed, So I don't feel overwhelmed. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do whatever, I'm going to do what feels natural to me. One day we might want to come up here and we might want to talk about a trial or a case or something that's happening nationwide. One day we might want to come and talk about what vitamin B everybody should be taking, So, yeah, breathing is real important. Oh, let me tell you this. Aquina, you late to the party. Johnny lately. Johnny lately, Aquina. So I had a deliver last night. Now it's hot today, right? I think it was a little hotter yesterday. I had a delivery on the 27th floor. I couldn't do it. I got on the elevator. It was hot. I felt that anxiety trying to creep up. And it was one of those anxieties to where breathing wasn't going to help me because it was already in my mind. So I got the, all right, girl, you be careful out there. Ibukun to you too. Appreciate you stopping by. I had to get the security person in the building. I had to get him to ride with me upstairs to make the delivery because I felt like I was having anxieties. And it was beyond the breathing. It was beyond the breathing. I turned around. He let me in. It was one of those buildings that's secure. They let me in the building so I could go upstairs, and they opened up the elevator so I can go upstairs. Girl, I couldn't do it. He said I was looking for some water or something because when I have water, sometimes that helps. So I was looking for something where I could get some water, like a bathroom or something. He said, I was wondering why you turned around and you kept looking. So I told him what happened. And he said that I was the second person that he talked to that felt that way. I said, really? He was like, yeah. So he went upstairs, held the elevator, and we came back down. Because if he didn't do it, I don't know if I could have did it. Because the building went up to, I don't know. That was a 27th floor, and it still had a lot of buttons. It was more than 30. More than 30. And you know, I have a thing with heights too. Yeah. So, yeah, I have a thing with heights. You know, I should have told Cerise to come on. But you know what? When I go live, I'm going to send a text out to the people that I want to come live. Because if you guys are here and we're talking, I don't feel like my live is a waste. I don't feel like a complete failure because I ain't got nobody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think I've been in a building after 9/11. I don't think I've been in a building with more than 30 floors. I don't think I have. Yeah, that's too many floors. Well, you know, Aquina, I'm glad you say that, and I'm glad you feel that way. But I gotta tell you, everybody don't feel like that. Everybody don't feel like that. They don't. See, you and I, you, me, Candace, DeQuincia, Lashika, Cheryl, we will support one another. But you still have some people who rather listen to somebody else. They're not trying to give you that kind of support. Like we got LRLers right now that's on Thais's live, right? And they like Thais's content. They're not about to get off of Thais's content to come over here to hear what I got to say. They ain't gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. And then you still got clicks. Not a lot. Not a lot. But you still got clicks. Thank you. Yeah. You know, if I don't care who is coming on, right? I could have I like to go to Thais's show, right? But this is how I look at stuff. And I don't expect people, I don't expect people to look at life the way I do. But even though I love Thais and I love his show, if one of my family from the LRL is having a live, whatever, whether they be on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, I'm going to come support you. I'm going to support you because we're family too. And my thing is, I'm on Ty's live all the time. I'm going to go and help support the person. You know, Ty got 300, 400, 500 people already. I'm going to go support the person who need help. I'm not going to stick with the one who don't need help. You know what I'm saying? Like, or sometimes what I do when Thais is on and when Larry's on, sometimes I have them on 2 separate devices. So I'm supporting both of them. Yeah, I do that sometimes too. Now, the only time I don't do that is if I want to take notes. Larry's teaching and I want to take notes. Yeah. But so you still got like what I mean by clicks is like, I like Sister A. So if Sister A do it, I'm gonna go support her. Sister B, I like her too, but not as much. So I'm gonna have to pass her one by. I'm gonna have to pass her by. Yeah. And that's what I say too, Queena. I'm a rock with who's rocking with me. I ain't gonna put too much time and attention in with those people who are not, you know? I'm not going to put too much time and attention in those people who don't rock with me. So, yeah. But this was just a live. I just wanted to come on and just see what it looked like. Aquina, what time is our meeting? Is our meeting on Sunday at 6? Because we talked, they said if I come live on Sunday at 8 o'clock, that's a good time. But isn't the meeting for Celestial Circle for the YouTube, is that this Sunday at 6 o'clock? It's on Saturday at 5. Okay. Okay. So that day, what I might have to do, well, I can still listen even when I'm driving. I can still listen and have you guys up. And if at any point I need to pull over, and I could pause the app and get the information too. So I got options. That's not a problem. I have to put it on my calendar as a reminder, Saturday at 5. Yeah, so Sunday. So what do you think about Sunday? What do you think about Sunday at 8 o'clock, going live on Sunday? I think I want to start off with one day out the week. So what do you think about Sunday at 8 o'clock? Because I want to show a product. I want to show something that we've been doing ever since slavery time. I want to show that kind of product. Okay. I'm going to need you to be on time, though, Aquina. I don't need you flying, and I don't need you out there flying and forgetting to come down and be late. Oh, gosh. I know what you mean, Candace. Well, you've been out on vacation, so that's probably why you got to catch up. The only one I try to keep up with, I try to keep up with all of them, but definitely the content creator. I haven't made any content in a few days. I've made content for TikTok because I sell products over there, and to get monetized. But I didn't put it over in Instagram because I don't think it would make sense. I don't think it makes sense to do a video on Instagram telling you to buy something from me on TikTok. I mean, some people may think it's okay, but I don't want to do it. To be honest with you, I haven't had anything to really say. You be working. They got me running all around Cook County and Chicago. Okay. Are you putting out a Zoom, or is she put it in Celestial Circle, Candace? She put it in the AI chat. She put it in the content creator chat. And I think she put it in the general chat. Oh, she gonna do a Google meeting. Oh, that's what you were asking. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna make sure that it's organized. I'll make sure I'm home. I'm gonna make sure I stop driving by 7 so that I can have everything all laid out so you can actually see. I don't know how to do all the bells and whistles, how Thais have his set up, but I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna work with what I got, because I could sit around and say, I can't do that yet because I don't have XYZ, but I'm not doing that. I'm stepping out doing what I can. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, all the people that I believe is gonna show up, I'll send y'all a text. I'll send y'all a text. And I'll also send some of our other sisters, and maybe Joseph, and maybe some of our brothers who I believe will come on. Because Joseph comes on my TikTok sometimes. I'll send it out to him. And I'll tell Lashika to send it out to you know what, I reach out to Phyllis myself. I reach out to her on TikTok and let her know about the YouTube. Yeah. But listen, I appreciate all of you guys who came out. I appreciate all the support. I do thank each and every one of you. I am interested to know what all these things on the side is going to do. Okay, that's effects. Oh, wait a minute. So these are effects. So, so what are these? Okay. So why would they have this on a TikTok live? I mean a YouTube live. Lenses. Anyway. Okay, so that's effects. What's this? Oh, lighting is on. Okay. I didn't know that. That was the light. Okay. Oh, wow. That's neat. Okay. And what's this? Okay, this is the green room. All right. And what's this? Oh, okay. This is turning off my camera. All right. And then what's this? A 49-second short was uploaded. Oh, that's uploading a short. Okay, well, how do I make it? At least 1 minute of content is needed. Okay, so how do I, this is a retouch. Okay, this is a sticker, countdown, a poll. All right. All right. So, how do, okay. All right, so, start the poll. All right, so then that's the poll. Okay, that's the sticker. Okay, let me see something. This is the countdown. Cancel. All right, and then what's this? The volume. All right, okay. So how do I get rid of this? Let me see. This is the green, okay. All right. All right, okay. So I think this is, the computer is different. I don't think the computer has all of this. Well, anyway, ladies, thank you for both of y'all that's, or I think it's just you two here. Okay, so I don't know how to get rid of the poll. So let me just do this. I think this will be fun. Okay. Put yes if you want me to come on at 8 o'clock and no if you don't. Because I don't know how to get rid of it off my screen. Let's see what happens. Oh, start the poll. Just put whatever, just to see how it look. Yeah, I know I got lighter. I didn't know that. It was 4 of you. Oh wow, that's neat. Okay. Just put anything. Just vote on anything. Okay, yes, 100%. Okay, so how do I get rid of it? All right, I don't know how to get rid of it. I was hoping that it'll go down. And what's this? These are games. I don't know why they would have all of this on a... How do I... Let me see. How do I bring the poll down? Let me see. How do I bring it down? Oh, that's it. Maybe that's... No, it's still there. I don't know. I don't know how to put it down. I was, let me see. I was thinking that maybe if you voted, it'll show me how to get rid of it. Choose a sticker, replace it. All right. I don't know how to get rid of it off the screen. Okay, there it is. I don't know what I did. Anyway, thank you, ladies, so much. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your support. I love you, my sisters. I appreciate it. And we're going to support one another. So and to see it's back up now. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to get rid of it, but I'll ask ChatGPT later. It's gone. It keeps coming back and forth. But we're going to support one another. We're going to come up 5 o'clock Saturday. Aquina, you did put Eastern Standard Time because you're in Central. Did you put that Eastern Standard Time? Was it Central Time? So that's just something to think about. But anyway, ladies, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, guess what one of my church sisters did? No, not for mine, for the thing, for the YouTube for Saturday. Did you tell everybody that the meeting is going to be 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or was that Central Standard Time? Okay, so 7 o'clock Central Time. Oh, 5 o'clock Eastern. Okay, okay. Guess what one of my church sisters did for me? I thought it was so beautiful. She came by last night. Oh, I received a $7 tip from Uber from one of my deliveries. Okay. She came by my house and we were just talking, and she said she loves what I've been doing with my my Facebook posts. She says been cracking her up. She was my friend before when I lived here before the first time. And she was saying, she was thinking about how she can help me, and she can't help me with a job. She can't help me pay rent. So she was thinking, what could she help me do? So she was saying, well, you need your car, because I can't pass my, I can't get my car registered because it didn't pass inspection. So I was telling her about the auto place up the street from the house. They do a diagnostic, and they could tell you everything that's wrong, and they could tell you how much it's going to cost, but it's an $85 charge. Now, they take that charge from your repairs if you get repairs from their shop. And she says, well, she sent me, what she did was she gave me the $85. So when I get off with y'all, I'm going to go drop my car off tonight and wait for my husband to pick me up and bring me home. It's only up the street, and I can walk, but then I went to Dollar Tree and I picked up some stuff. So I got bags now. So it's going to be harder to walk. Yeah, and I thought that was so sweet. Yeah, I mean, because I don't look for people to do stuff for me, you know? But when people do, I'm grateful. Because, like, a lot of times I'm the one that help people. I'm the one that reaches out and see what people need and all of that, you know? And so I'm grateful. She's gonna, you know, she wants to help me fix my car. Whether she does it or not, I'm grateful for the fact that she gave me the $85 to get it, to do the diagnostic, so at least I'll know how much it's gonna cost for them to fix my car, you know? So, yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you so much. Let me get on this road and head towards home. You guys have a wonderful night. Candace, I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow on I don't know if I'm going to go live tomorrow on TikTok. I have to see, because I need to bring in as much money as possible. And I do bring in money from TikTok, but I don't even know what I want to talk about. I'm all talked out. I don't have a bunch of food because we're trying to move. So I'm trying to really use what we have, not buy new stuff, but use what we already have, So I think I'm going to work tomorrow. I don't think I'm coming live. So, but we'll see. Well, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it by ear. I'm going to take one step at a time. Because sometimes my husband helps me. He drives while I do the deliveries. And with him driving, that helps me out when we're not arguing about it. But, yeah, that's the only drawback. He wants to, yeah, But anyway, yeah. But I'm part of a group on TikTok. So I got to go live at least 3 days out the week. I got to go live at least 3 days. So I did it yesterday. I did it today. So if I miss tomorrow, that means I got to go live on Thursday or Friday. Yeah. But anyway, ladies, I love both of you. You guys have a good night. And I'm going to go ahead and end the live. Good night, good night, good night.